struggle like I did in 2025 with really staying connected to Christ, baby, I don't know what happened, but in 25, I felt like I was being KO'd every chance I got. Like, it was insane. So I decided this go round in 2026, I am not repeating my 2025 cycles. I'm not repeating the same situations over and over. And here are just a few of the godly principles and Bible basics and Bible foundational goals that I'm going to be standing on in 2026 to make sure that I do not repeat the same toxic situations from 2025. So stay tuned. Welcome. Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl Gwen. So I know y'all are probably used to me always talking about fitness, but honestly, my foundation of my entire life is faith, okay? And I have talked about it when I talk about my fitness journey, but ultimately my entire life is based on my faith with God. Like, I could do nothing and I am nothing, all right? So for me, in 2025, I don't know what it was. I just felt like I was getting beat up a whole lot. And it was not that God wasn't coming through. It was that I was losing focus and I was getting distracted so quickly and easily by the situations that were happening around me. Like, it was crazy. I would be up one day, down the next, in the garbage the next, depressed the next, happy another day. Like, I'm not doing that again. So I decided that these are just a few of the foundational godly principles that I'm going to be standing on in 2026. And I wanted to share them with you because a lot of times we be going through the same thing, but don't nobody talk about it. So I definitely want to make sure that we are on the same page. And you know that you're not going through it by yourself because, baby, I'm right there with you. So first and foremost, faith over fear is the plot of this year, and I refuse to forget the plot, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. In 2025, I started off really, really hopeful, right? Even in 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, I started off so hopeful, so excited. And the moment something hit, my fear would just pop up, and it was so hard for me to shake that idea of fear. But when I tell you in this season, I am about to stand on my faith is greater, stronger, more powerful than my fear. Because what does the Bible say? God does not give us a spirit of what? Fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. So I am about to make sure that I'm feeding my faith and not feeding my fear. Meaning that I'm about to be in my word, about to be surrounding myself with amazing women of God and being connected to Christ and staying in church and going to Bible study. Because the more I feed that faith, my fear won't have the same power over me that it's had in the past. So that's first and foremost, okay? So that's it. That is the plot of 2026. I am starting to realize that every assignment that God has given us, He has fully equipped us to do. There is not one assignment that God has not equipped us for. If He's giving you the assignment, then He's fully equipped you to complete it, okay? And what I love about God is when He equips you, you literally have the mental and emotional wherewithal to get it done. Like, if He gives you the idea of a business, you in some way, shape, or form have the organizational ability. You have the problem solving skills. You have like the go get it. Yes, I don't know, I just made that up. But you are ready to start that business. You might need to go and get some resources. You might need to go do a little homework, but you typically have the foundational building blocks to get that thing done. And I think that in this next season, I'm not going to set myself up to make myself think that if He's giving me an assignment, it's too big for me. Because a lot of times we're quick to lie to ourselves and say, oh no, I can't do that. It's too much. God, I don't even know why you gave that to me. No, in 2026, we're standing on business, faith over fear. And I'm going to believe that if He has given me an assignment, that He has also fully equipped me for that assignment, to complete it to fruition. Next, I am going to stand on the let them think what they want. However, I'm going to walk in my truth, right? So for the longest time, for years, I made a lot of mistakes, right? And even though I may have changed and I may not be the same person, a lot of the times people get stuck in who I used to be and they don't always see me for who I am now. So oftentimes I felt like I was on this wheel of trying to prove myself to people who were literally committed to misunderstanding the current version of me. I'm no longer going to look for validation and approval. And I think that in itself is so freeing, because now I feel free to just walk in who God has called me to be, instead of trying to be on this endless hamster wheel of trying to get people to understand who I currently am. Next, God can and will restore time. I, for the longest time, felt as though I lost so much time. Sometimes even now, I struggle with really identifying with the fact that my life is not what I wanted it to be. And in 2025, even in 24, 23, 22, 21, I was always racing against this invisible clock. And I'm not doing that anymore. I am in 2026, I'm going to ask God, the God who operates outside of our time, I am going to ask him for things and I'm going to trust his timing. Because he has the ability to fully restore lost time. Time that I've wasted. Time that I've grieved too long. Time that I've stayed in relationships too long. Time that I slept on me too long. Time that I missed great opportunities out of fear. I am going to believe that God is going to restore lost time. And I'm going to stand on that. Last but certainly not least, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. In the previous year, I would often pray. But when I would pray, it would be because it was a happy day, so I would pray. Or I would feel fulfilled, so I would pray. Or I would be fully in need, so I would pray. But on a regular day, on an average day, I wasn't reading my word like that. I wasn't communing with him. I wasn't staying in his presence. I would have moments in the Lord's presence. But in this season, where things are literally going completely out of whack, I am realizing I have to stay ready so I don't have to get ready. I am about to stay in the Lord's ear. I'm going to stay in his presence. That's going to be my goal, to stay with him, to talk to him daily, to read his word, to go to Bible study, to surround myself with people who love him and ultimately love me. And I think that if I stay ready, when the things come in, even if you stay ready, when those trials and situations come up, we're not so blindsided. We actually have the weapons that we need spiritually, mentally, emotionally, where we don't have to scramble to find our phone to combat the enemy. We can say, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, through the pulling down of the stronghold. Like, we can pull it out and know that when we stay ready, I don't have to rush to get ready. I don't have to figure it out because it's already innately in me. So these are just a few of the biblical principles and godly principles that I'm about to stand on in 2026. Because in this season, I need me to be different so that I can match God's fly. I want in 2026, when he move, I move just like that. Like, I want to holistically be connected to the Lord, to a place where he literally be like, you know what, girl? You ready. Like, you was ready before, but like, you ready to level up. And I want to just make him proud. So these are my godly goals and godly principles that I'm standing on. So tell me, what are some of yours? What are some things that you're going to be standing on in 2026? And especially regarding your relationship with Christ, what are some things that you're about to stand on this year? So thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Really, really appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Please subscribe. Ask me any questions. If you want me to do any other videos like on faith-based topics, please put them in the comments. I am open to definitely talking about God more in 2026 because I love him just that much. He's so good, and I want him to get all the glory this year. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace out.